Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. Now, let me ask you these questions. How many of you love elf girls? Elves. Pointy ear elf girls in anime? Raise your hand. How many of you love thick girls? How many of you love the chubby girls BBW type vibe? How many of you love ecchi animes? You put that in your top 5 or top 3 of genres in anime. You put them all together, and this is the show. I'm down with it. It is called Plus Size Elf. Guys, make no mistake about it. I was looking forward to this since day one. I've read the series, so I know what I got myself into. I am looking forward to this show because this will determine if this show was going to be the candidate for best girls this year. Now, we break it down a bit. Winter 2024 was kind of like, it was obvious because the Hokage gals in that year of Winter 2024 was going to be their best girl. Then you go to the spring, where spring 2024 was kind of like, I won't say best girls options, but it was like a few. But summer 2024, this year of summer 2024, Plus Size Elf takes the cake. Plus Size Elf might take the cake of all the other girls we have seen. The anime girl who speaks Russian. You got the one Days with My Stepsister. You got her. You got the deer girl. I don't know why people like her. But this elf girl is without a doubt, and I'm calling it right now, the hottest girl of 2024. I know you guys think it's weird, but I ain't fucking weird. This show is without a doubt the best show I've ever seen. Now, it's going to be 14 episodes, meaning you're going to have 12 episodes and a bonus episode. Not only that, which is coming out on DVD soon, I kid you not, already in the first episode and I'm going to tell you right now, I need a bunny figure of her. I need a bunny figure and a swimsuit of her or a figure because goddamn, she looks fucking hot. See, this is the thing when it comes to this. The fetish is coming out of mine. If chubby anime girls are fucking amazing. Chubby girls are amazing. You know, it's funny. It's funny because we don't talk about main girls who are thick. You know what I mean? It's just, I think to me, in my years of anime, this is the first time that a thick girl like her is without a doubt the hottest girl I've seen. So without further ado, let's get right to the review because Plus Size Elf. Because boy, let's get down to business. Okay, so we all know how reverse isekais are. We all know that. When you think of reverse isekais, the first thing that comes to my mind is The Devil's a Part-Timer. The Devil's a Part-Timer is one of many reverse isekais, but that's the first reverse isekai that everybody knows. And then you know that storyline with Mao working at McDonald's, you know, selling burgers and fries, especially with your fries. So this is a world where anybody can go to the human world and enjoy human activities. Elves, pigs, ogres, cyclops. It's just showing the world of these fantasy creatures attending the human world and experience things out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It's just experiencing things. And this first episode showed all the main girls we're gonna see that we saw in the trailer, especially that dark elf girl. Oh my god! Already, the dark elf girl is without out a top 5 dark-skinned girl in anime. Hell, I'll put her over Nagatoro. Hell, I'll put her over Yoriichi. Hell, I'm gonna put her over that dark elf girl from Shimmer Mountain Testament, because that dark elf girl is hot. But again, this show just shows what we're gonna get out of it. So you got this guy who literally does, you know, he's a massage therapist, you know, he goes with his hands. And then the receptionist, she's also hot as well. You know, they're about to leave until one day, this person in disguise wearing shades, a mask, and a hat, covering herself to hide her identity. And she's an elf. So she went from a skinny, tight wearing elf to a thick goddess. Like, for real. You know, I know I'm talking about thick girls because I just, you know what, this is coming out of me in real life. I do love thick girls. I really do. And I'm pretty sure y'all do. I mean, we all have fantasies, ideas. Like, people prefer big boobs. People prefer small boobs. People prefer thick girls. And I don't know what it is about. I think thick girls got that meat package. You know what I mean? That's what I like about them. They got this thick package that everybody's going around about. But again, this elf girl, she don't want to hide the fact that she's addicted to French fries. That's that. You know how Maru-chan is addicted to chips and soda? This girl is addicted to French fries. Like some supersize me. Like breakfast, lunch, and dinner is just straight up French fries. She's addicted to it. It's like you go to this fantasy world and you try this one food and you're addicted to that food. And that's what this elf girl is. Yo, it is funny to watch. It's funny to watch. And guys, she looks fucking hot. I mean, there was a moment where she took off her clothes. And yeah, it's the censored version. The uncensored version show all of that. And trust me when I say this, ecchi fans, rejoice. The uncensored version is way fucking hotter than the censored version. Because the censored version only covered the nipples. It only covered her thing. But it's not like it's a white part. You know, when it comes to the fan service, the censoredness, they always put the white part covering it. And sometimes the little characters above coding on the nipples. That's what they're doing. But in the uncensored version, yo, it is so freaking hot. Whew. I got turned on just watching her. I mean, literally watching her, and there's gonna be a lot of, remember, this is fan service. You're gonna hear a lot of moaning. So when he massaging her, like from the waist down, she is like, oh, she is so moaning. It's like you're in a bed with her. Now, back to what I'm saying. So they show parts with her in the bath scene and her working out to lose weight. But when she lost the weight, she gained it back. Her fries addiction is too much. Now, it's not a strange addiction. I mean, have you watched? There's a show called My Strange Addiction, when people is addicted to eating stuff. I remember there was an episode where guys addicted to eating the couch pillows. One person's addicted to drinking gasoline. But French fries, that's at least it's something, you know what I mean? It's not like going over the top. But it did show, like I said, this episode was great that it not only gave us fan service in a way, it also showed us new characters we're going to see along the way. The ogres, the pigs, the cyclops, the flower girls. I think where it stands, this summer anime, this might take the cake. I think this is going to be the best show of the summer. And one will make an argument where it's like, oh, what about Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest? First of all, let's get it out the way. Yes, Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest is tomorrow. And yes, there are other shows that came out in this summer as well. But man, if you're talking about new girls that come out in the summer, and I'm not counting Fairy Tail because Fairy Tail is already out. It's Fairy Tail. If Fairy Tail would come out this year, then we would. But Plus Size Elf is more freaking hot than all the other girls I've seen this year. I don't think no other girl groups can top these girls. I will smash all of them. And I know you guys will too. Now, this episode was kind of short. I'm not saying it was bad. It was short. The first half just gave us what we're going to get from this. You know, with her, with the elf girl working out, losing weight, showing us, it's going to show us what ways to lose weight. And that's what this show is going to be about as well. It's going to give us a lot of how do you lose weight? What can you eat or can't eat? Because people in the world are facing those kind of things as well. It's telling you like what you can't eat or what you can't eat. Like you got to drink water every now and then. You got to drink orange juice for your vitamin C, D. You got to, eat. Like, it's like picking the right food to eat, not the wrong. Like food, like eating fast food is bad. But if you maintain your diet on a regular basis, you can maintain losing weight. And the first half, this showed us that as well. And again, showing Elf in a swimsuit that hot? Yo, can we get a figure? I want a figure. Make that girl into a figure because I'll freaking buy it. I will definitely buy that as a figure and an Android because she's freaking hot. And for a blonde girl, she's top 5 blondie in anime girls. I'm sorry. She's top 5. Now, the first half, they give us that, but then there's like a mini episodes where they showed us the ways to lose weight, like doing sit-ups, crunches. I think this show is for also giving people some advice. Whoever, like all these famous YouTubers that teach you how to lose weight and all that stuff, if they watch this, well, like they did in this episode, it showed us how, like, what you can do, like in terms of sit-ups, how to do crunches, breathe in, all of that. That's what this episode was all about as well. And it's a mini half. So overall though, the first episode It just giving us an introduction. That's what the first episode is. Giving us a huge introduction of what we're going to expect from this. And some fan service going action. And some uncensored version. Which, by the way, the uncensored version, I mean, High Dive got the uncensored version if they got. But still, if you guys know your resources to find an uncensored version, be my guest. Because I'm looking forward to it. So, but again, these episodes are going to be jam-packed full of fan service and chubby girls. So for all of us out there, if you are like me, who's into chubby girls like them, this is a show for you. And I can't wait for it. So I look forward for episode 2 of it. And I'm definitely hyped for this show. So I look forward to it as much as you guys are. So again, if you like chubby girls, please watch this show.